1, 2.
1, 2.
Welcome to Live Streamer TV on this fabulous Australia Day. Hope you're having an awesome day with your family and friends wherever you are and enjoying this gorgeous weather despite the heat wave that we're experiencing. My name's Miranda, I'm the host for today, and right here with me I've got a very special guest who's going to be cooking some delicious, tasty treats. It's Nonna G. Now, before Nonna G and I get into it, I want to thank all our fantastic sponsors here today. These include IICONIC Creative, Ram Productions and Lighting, Gerringong Hardware, Southern Entertainment, Pro Sound and Lighting, 4M Coffee Co, and Stir and Shake. So big thank you to these guys for bringing Live Streamer to you today for Australia Day. And Nonna G, in case you don't know who Nonna G is, which you should be ashamed if you don't know who she is, she is actually a Masterchef contestant from 2018. That was, what, 3-4 years ago?
Well, actually, it's 2.5 years ago.
Oh,
but
my
yes,
goodness.
It has gone fast, hasn't it?
Yes. So
Hi, everyone.
what's on the menu today? You got some delicious, tasty treats.
Look, and as you said, Australia Day. It is absolutely fantastic, and we live in the most beautiful country, which is such a multicultural country, and I'm very proud to be living here. I'm Italian, I was born in Italy, but I classify myself as an Australian. So today is very special to me. But in the words of Paul Hogan, we got to throw a shrimp on the barbie.
Oh my goodness, of course we don't have a barbecue inside. We've got a gas cooker, and on that note,
right.
I'm actually going to put this on for you. Do you need this on now or a little bit later?
Not just yet.
Okay, perfect.
We'll just get things organised. So what we're going to do is, of course, we all love prawns on the barbecue.
I love
Who doesn't?
prawns.
Oh, absolutely delicious. And because it's so hot, and as we know, every Australia Day is probably one of the hottest days that we get, we're going to have a beautiful salsa to go with it. I picked this parsley out of my garden this morning, just before we
Yum.
came. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. So we're going to get on with this, and
I'm going to leave you to it.
you can leave me
I'll
to
be back
it.
later on to try these delicious prawns. Is there a name for these prawns?
Basically, it's a chili garlic prawn, which we're going to put on a bed of salsa with some beautiful cos lettuce, and it's just going to be wonderful.
And I get to try it afterwards?
Oh, I suppose you can. Do you like
Awesome.
chili?
I love chili. I love things hot and spicy, so this is going to be good.
Oh, you're going to love me.
So, welcome, Nonna G.
Thank you
Enjoy
so
the
much.
show. Thank you to our live audience. It's great to have you, and we'll be having amazing acts all throughout the day today. Cheers. I'll leave you with
I'll
it.
see you later. So, welcome, live streamers. As we were talking about to Marina, this is what we're going to do. Now, very, very quick and simple. This can all be done even the day before, marinating them and popping them in the fridge. The only reason I didn't do it is because I wanted to show you what I do. So, what I have here is some beautiful king prawns. I've already washed my hands, they're all clean, but have a look at those. Absolutely beautiful and delicious. Let's get them marinating. So, what we need is probably 2 to 3 tablespoons of good extra virgin olive oil. So, 1, 2, and 3. As you can see, I cook the Italian way. You measure everything. So, in this, I've got some garlic powder. Now, the reason I'm using garlic powder opposed to fresh garlic is if you cook fresh garlic on a really high heat, it can burn and go very acrid, and you really don't want that. You don't want that burnt taste. Whereas the powder will just give it a really nice umami taste. Absolutely beautiful. So we're going to put probably a teaspoon and a half, and some onion powder. Again, about a teaspoon and a half of that. Now, to give it some nice colour, just some sweet paprika. The smoked paprika will take away too much from the prawns, so you don't want to take away that really nice flavour. So I'm just going to put probably a teaspoon, again, teaspoon and a half of that, and some really good grating of salt, and of course pepper. There we go. Oh, this is smelling amazing already. I wish you had smell-o-vision. Now, I'm going to give these a quick toss. And as you can see, they have all gone this beautiful, not so much pinky colour, but the paprika is actually making the colour stand out of the prawn. So when they cook and go that opaque pink, you'll get that beautiful flavour. Okay, so I'm just going to move this to one side, and I'm just going to get a chopping board. I will move this all out of the way. The only reason I'm doing this is because, now this is totally optional. We love chili, but if you don't, you can totally leave it out. And I'm leaving the seeds in too because we really like it hot. So we're just going to chop this up quite finely. I'm just going to move that out of the way so you can see exactly what I'm doing. And then, there we go. There we go. Now, whatever you do, once you've chopped chili like this, do not touch your eyes. Guilty. Just nice and finely. There we go. And I'm going to just toss those in there. Just give it a good mix. And we're just going to leave this to marinate while we make the salsa. Because these will only take about 3 minutes on a very high heat. So I'm just going to leave that there. Oh, smell is just beautiful. I'm just going to cover it with a tea towel and just put it under the bench. There we go. I'm going to just clean my hands because it's going to be very spicy. And we'll turn it over. Okay, so let's get our salsa happening. I'll move this out of the way because we're done with it. Now, in this bowl, can't get any simpler than this. I've got some beautiful Roma tomatoes. We're just going to take the end off. This is probably, I find, the easiest way to cut them. I cut them into quarters, so you've got like that, and just slice them. And the reason I use like the Roma tomato, you could use baby tomatoes, you could use any sort, but I like the Romas because they don't have a lot of seeds in them, and you've just got some beautiful flesh. When I get to about half of what I'm doing, I'm going to turn the pan on because you really want that searing really, really hot to cook those prawns. There we go. And we can just keep going. So I hope you are all having a great Australia Day, enjoying it with some family and friends. Stay out of the heat. And if you are in the heat, don't forget, slip, slop and slap. Now, don't forget, I haven't really got a recipe for this because it's basically just tossing everything together. So I might just do this. I think this tomato will be enough. We've got beautiful bite size. There we go. Give it a bit of a wipe down. And we're going to use some of these baby cucumbers. I find they are so sweet, delicious, and you don't have to sit and peel them and go to too much trouble. So basically, try and get everything roughly the same size. So that's why these are perfect. So if they're bigger, cut them in half and just slice away. Oh, look at the colour already. Oh. And it's very true. We always eat with our eyes. That is the first thing we do. I find that even when I'm cooking with my grandson, if it doesn't look appealing, he says, "Oh, no thank you, Nonna." But if it looks good, he'll go, "Oh, yeah, I like that. I'll try that." Oh, I also forgot to mention, before you do your prawns, like always bring them to room temperature. You don't want to cook any protein, whether it be meat, chicken. So I've had the prawns, they've been in the fridge like the whole time, apart from half an hour. I just brought them out for half an hour just to cool down a bit and bring them to cool down, just to get them to room temperature, because if you have them straight out of the fridge and put them in a hot pan, they will stew, and you don't want that. They will go rubbery and really, really yucky. So like this, you'll find that they have come to room temperature. If you've prepared that the night before, again, you can have them all marinated, but take them out half an hour before. There we go. So we've done that. Now I'm going to put some beautiful Spanish onion in there. So we'll try half and see how we go. See what. There we go. We'll do that. Get rid of. This one's a bit of a stubborn one. It's got skin that just doesn't want to come off. There we go. Beautiful. And always remember, when you're cooking, always have a clean workspace. Always. Now, the best way to chop your onion is to... Now, I don't want the onion to be the same size as, like, obviously your tomato and that, because no one likes a big chunk of raw onion in there. So I've just sliced it. If I wanted it a fine slice, I would cut it again, but I'm not going to. I'll cut it horizontally. So I just want some nice, beautiful dices like that. Put it in. I think half an onion is going to be perfect. And with this last little bit, just chop it. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn on this. There we go. Now we want this to get really, really hot. So I'm just putting this on. There, perfect. Get that there. So we've done that. Now we're going to add some of this parsley. Now I'm going to leave just a couple for decoration at the end, so I'll leave that and probably that there. And even the stalks, they have the best flavour. I know a lot of people don't use the stalks, but I do. I absolutely love them. So you don't want it too fine, but just nice pieces. There we go. So we're going to toss some of that through. And we're going to give that a mix. Have a look at those colours. That is so inviting. It is beautiful. Now we're not going to dress this just yet. That looks beautiful and it smells amazing. Now what I've got here is, make sure you keep your bench top clean. What I've got here is 1 garlic clove. Now we're not going to put, I'm not even going to put a whole one in because it's raw garlic. You really want just a tiny little bit just to give it that little bit of flavour in the actual salad, but you don't want, oh, that is coming up to temperature beautifully. And I'm just going to use a microplane just to give it probably about half, because you really don't want a lot of raw garlic flavour in there. There we go. So as you can see, I've only just put a tiny little bit in. And we'll move that to one side. There we go. Okay. There we are. So basically, before we put the rest of the ingredients, which we're going to use a little bit of the lemon zest in here and then on top of the prawns. So we're going to just zest a little bit just to give it some freshness. There we go. Now I'm going to move this away for a moment. And toss that through. Oh, that lemon zest has just elevated this to another level. It's just beautiful. Okay, so I'm just going to move this just down here. I'm just going to put another tea towel on the top just to make sure it stays nice. And as you can see, this is smoking. It is exactly what you're after. Oh, I should have got another bowl, but what I'm going to do is once they're cooked, I'm just going to pop them on here. Give them a last toss through. And the reason we don't put any oil in that, because or else it would just splat and go crazy. Here we go. Listen to that sizzle. Now these won't take long at all. Remember, do not overcook your prawns. That is an absolute must. That oil has just gone a beautiful reddish colour from the paprika. And don't overcrowd your pan at all. Look at that. We'll do this in batches. Oh, can you smell this, crew? It is delicious. They're all patiently waiting for a couple of prawns. And also I do want to thank everyone the crew that's involved with live streamer TV. They are just amazing. You just don't see what goes on behind the scenes. It's just phenomenal. Now, as you can see, have a look at these prawns. They're already starting to get that little bit opaque and charred, and that's exactly what you want. Oh, yum. Okay, now, have a look at this. See? They are just opaque. Now, they will continue to cook when I take them off the heat. So I'm just going to pop them on there for now, and then we can bring this all together. Perfect. I have my little helper here. This is great. Thank you so much. There we go. Now we'll just take these ones off. And you know what? Cooking without a recipe is exactly what nonnas do. So, just cook without a recipe. It's wonderful. But some things I always write recipes for. There we go, and continue with the rest.
Something smells good.
There we go. What do you reckon? Marina, you have a taste of one and tell me what you think.
Can I have a taste of one now?
There we go. Look.
You know what?
It's got a tail on it.
I'll grab a fork because
there you go.
It's probably pretty hot. Oh, this is the best part. Actually getting to taste the food. But I tell you what, that chili is getting to me. It's coming into my throat. Oh.
And like I said,
I don't think I can handle the heat. Oh my
goodness me.
No, I'm not sick. It's the chili. Okay. That's a good prawn, Nonna. That's really good.
And how quick and easy was that? It doesn't take long to get a really, really nice prawn. But see, it was opaque, and they continue to cook, so that's what you want. You don't want a rubbery prawn.
It's not rubbery. It's delicious. And once I get over the chili fumes, this is pretty good.
Hey, you can tell I'm Italian. It doesn't bother me at all.
Oh my goodness. Beautiful.
All right, we got the stamp of approval here.
Very good.
There we go. And see that beautiful char? That is what you want on a prawn. That's why we use the garlic powder opposed to the actual fresh garlic.
Okay.
Because if you use fresh garlic, it would just burn and go bitter. So you really don't want the bitterness. But see, this is only a couple of minutes, and that's it. As long as your pan is screaming hot, we shall nearly... I've only got a few more to do.
So I noticed you don't actually crowd the pan.
No.
With the prawns. Is there a reason you don't just chuck it all into the pan?
If you put them all in, it would actually stew. Water would come out of it, and you would get a rubbery prawn.
Yuck.
And there's nothing worse than that.
I can just see some live audience have turned up. We've actually got a live audience. Thank you to everyone that's watching here at Livestreamer TV. But some live people have turned up, which is fantastic. So big hello to our live audience. And just so everyone knows, yes, we're in a production studio. We do have the roller doors open, so we have a lot of air flowing and everyone is outside. And we've also got some wonderful drinks thanks to Stir and Shake. So you can grab your drink over here if you're here live.
Come and grab.
Today.
They have cocktails. Yeah. Guess what I'm having after dinner? Well, dinner.
I told her to get her here. I said I'd shout her a cocktail. So that's why we got Gina here today. And we also do have some food for those that have joined us live here today. Beautiful food thanks to 4M Co. And I'm going to give a quick shout out to 4M Co. They are releasing a new drink called Fuel for the fitness people and the fitness market. So watch out for that. Thanks to 4M Co. And they've made some delicious pizzas. But I think these prawns are going to be for us and for the crew that's here today. Everyone else can get the delicious pizzas. Now this is looking and smelling amazing.
Okay, so basically now I'm going to turn this off because the residual heat will just cook the last few prawns. And as you can see, oh look, I think this one's got my name on it. It's a tiny little bit at the end.
That's nothing.
Oh.
Aren't you meant to taste as you go?
Well, I didn't want to taste raw prawns, but
That's okay. I'll do
oh
the
my
tasting.
God, it is beautiful.
Why prawns on Australia Day? That was a question. Someone just threw that out.
Okay.
Why prawns on Australia Day?
What did Paul Hogan say that many years ago? Just throw another shrimp on the barbie. And so basically that's what it was a toss-up between lamb and prawns. And trust me, I'm a prawn person.
Okay, have we got some prawn fans in the live audience? Audience, have we got any prawn fans out there? Yes, we've got some prawn fans. Who's a lamb fan? We got any lamb fans?
Yes,
Yeah.
I like lamb as well.
I like lamb when it's not hot. You know, when it's not hot, but today's hot. Anyway, I'm going to move out of the way.
Okay,
you
so
keep doing
I'm
your
going
thing.
to, we just need to, this is hot, so I need to move this out of the way so I can just assemble. So let me see.
Yeah, let me take that. Okay, we'll take this.
There
It's
we-
all live here today.
Yeah, so there we go, and that's okay to hold, and that can go under here. All right, now, this is the easy part now. Remember this beautiful salsa we made? We are just going to assemble this. Now, I'm going to dress this first, and I'll we need some of that, and that for later. And
Do you know what? Sorry, I'm going to crash Gina's preparation here. We just want to thank Shane, who's just given us some pennies for Australia Day. So big shout out to
yes.
This is for us. These pennies for us. Thank you.
Thank you
Does
so
that mean
much.
you want to actually be the first person to taste this? He probably will actually give you.
Oh, look, for Shane,
actually,
I
Shane,
think.
come on over, Shane.
Well, I'm just putting this together, and then I've got a clean bowl here. And Shane, you can have a taste. How's that?
So come over here, Shane. This is Shane, everyone. Look at the camera over there. Say hello to our live audience. This is Nonna G.
How are you, Shane? There we go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish and assemble all this and dress it first. So we need, again,
You. for
extra
after.
virgin olive oil.
Mmm.
Oh, it's beautiful. And we need salt. Remember, we always need to season. Always. We don't need pepper in this, but we're just going to toss this through.
Oh, actually, Shane, we don't have a microphone for Shane, but we might get a microphone and get a little bit of history regarding the penny. So, do you want,
Oh, that'd be wonderful.
he's a bit nervous at the moment, so don't worry. That's all right.
Oh,
Shane's happy to be here.
Don't be nervous.
It's all good.
There we go.
No, he just gives it to us and he's going to leave. But before you leave, you're going to have to try these delicious.
I'm just going to
Delicious
clean up this
prawns.
plate for a little bit. There we go. And now we're going to, what do I need? Ah, here we go. So basically, people will love the fresh. Do you like cos lettuce? Do you like lettuce? It is. Baby cos is beautiful. It's just got such a nice crunch to it. And you know what? I'm going to make you your own little bowl.
You're a lucky
Look
man.
at this. Look at that.
Actually, no. But you know what? Step over here, Shane. Oh, my goodness.
Great Australian Bite.
Okay, Shane, tell us about your shirt. Shane's got this amazing shirt. What's on your shirt?
Sharks.
Sharks. And why sharks?
The Great Australian Bite.
Oh, that's very Aussie. Oh, it's definitely very Aussie.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about these pennies. What's the pennies in reference to?
What I usually do, if I go to an 80th birthday, which I did not so long ago, the year they were born, I give them the penny.
Oh,
So that's
it's like
really
a good
what I
luck
do.
thing, is it? Is it just like
If you're born before 64,
okay?
64 is the last penny ever printed.
Oh
The
wow!
Decimal currency came in 66.
Wow.
So,
Wow, 1964.
That's the last penny, yes.
So these are, and are you really giving these to us?
Yeah.
This is awesome.
It's
I've
only a
never had a
penny.
penny before.
Well, thank
I feel
you
really
so-
blessed.
I am.
This
It's only
is
a
very
penny.
cool.
How privileged are we to get a penny? Thank you very,
know.
very much.
It's nothing.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for that.
Okay, well, I'm going to continue making Shane his own little bowl.
Oh, Shane, you come stand here. I'll stand on
There
this
we
side.
go. And then you can tell me what you think, hey? I'm just going to put some of this salsa in there. There we go. And where did my tongs go? There. Oh. I'll just give them a clean because I did use them to cook with. The beauty of live TV, huh?
Yes, everything is live. What you see is what you get here today. Happy Australia Day. And
There
a
we
big thank you
go.
to our fantastic audience that's watching us on the stream and also our live audience here today.
There we go. Let me see. Where's a fork?
Oh, he's
you've
actually
got
got
one?
his fork.
There we go. There we go.
Now,
You
you're going to
do
have
need
to taste and look at the camera and
You
tell
just
everyone
need
how good this
just a
tastes.
little bit of lemon zest on that prawn. There we go. You,
Try
whatever
the
you want
prawn.
to try.
What is it? Just double checking the mic's on.
No, the mic's not on.
1, 2. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Okay, so now I'm going to finish dressing this while Shane continues to eat. I will just
Shane, thank you very much.
basically what we're doing is we're just going to thank you so much, and again thank you for my penny.
Thank
Oh,
you.
How generous!
Give
and
it
what,
up for Shane.
What a beautiful man!
Woo!
Let's give him a big
and
round
for
of
his
applause.
fantastic pennies.
Did you hear what I said? Give him a big round of applause.
Oh, corny.
Yes.
Now this looks amazing.
There we go. I'm just going to pile up some of these prawns on top of that salsa. And we'll put that all over there.
Mm.
And we'll just give it a shake and make sure you get the salsa at the bottom.
This looks absolutely amazing.
There we go. Now, and as Shane said, the lemon zest really made it. Now, I'm just going to put some lemon zest over the top. And we're just about there because we need to add some acidity to the actual salsa. What better than lemon juice? So there's no seeds in this one, so we can just squeeze.
Actually, while you're doing that, this young chap, we've got a young chap in the audience, Troy's son. I've forgotten your name.
Connor.
Connor, do you want to do us a favour? Cooper.
Cooper. I knew it started with a C.
Do you want to do us a favour? Go into the kitchen. If you open the drawer, there's a whole bunch of plastic forks. Can you grab them? Because we might get some of our wonderful people that are here, like our Stir and Shake lady, to come and have a try as well. We'd love to introduce Stir and Shake to our audience. And of course, Troy from Rams Productions and Lighting, he can come over as well. So Connor's going to get some, we've got some forks here. Come on over, Connor, you're a legend. Thank you. Cooper. Oh my goodness.
We've changed his name. He's now Connor.
And then he's going to be Corey.
And there we have it. Look at that.
That looks absolutely amazing.
Can you see that?
Oh my goodness.
And
Okay.
do you know what though? I'm going to try a prawn because I have not had a prawn yet.
And I think we need to get our lovely lady from Stir and Shake. Come on over. I've forgotten your name. Isn't that bad? Melissa.
Oh.
Mel. Thank God she had a name badge. Oh my goodness. Okay, grab a fork. Mel can have a try. We're just going to get people one by one to have a little bit of a try. She's got a plate here to give her. Oh my goodness, this is good. Now, if you are looking to have a party at home and you're looking for really good beverages of all sorts, cocktails, mocktails, beers and wines, make
You
sure
like
you look
spice?
up Stir and Shake. And Stir and Shake are one of our sponsors. They're a mobile cocktail company that come to you, which is awesome. So when you think of Stir and Shake.
So
This
what
is
do you
Mel.
think?
Beautiful. Yum. And we need Troy.
He doesn't eat prawns.
Oh, he doesn't eat prawns. Oh well. Sorry.
You can have the salsa. Come on over. I'll give you some. Actually, you know what? Cooper. I got it
Cooper.
right. In my little box here, I've got some tiny little serving bowls. Can you grab me those, please?
Okay. So for those that have joined us here at Live Streamer TV,
Thank
welcome.
you.
Hope you're having an amazing day today. Make sure you hydrate, not just with grog, but I mean lots of H2O. You need to make sure you hydrate on hot days like today. If you're on the beach, enjoying the beach, I'm very jealous.
You sure you don't
Sounds
want a
like
prawn?
a wonderful day. But if you're not and you're at home under the air conditioning in the cool, we're glad you can join us here for Live Streamer TV. I'm going to
we
give a
go.
big shout out
Would
to
you
our
like one,
wonderful
darling?
sponsors.
Would you like one?
Come and stand over here. This is Troy from Ram Productions and Lighting, Mel from Stir and Shake. Big thank you to Southern Entertainment as well. These guys are providing some of the entertainment and the beautiful artists that are performing for us here today. IICONIC Creative Studios, creative production company, and of course, Gerringong Hardware. These guys are a fantastic sponsor, so if you're looking for all your hardware needs, make sure you say hello to these guys. Pro Sound and Lighting, some of the lighting gear you'll see behind us, most of it is Ram Production and Lighting, but Pro Sound and Lighting have also donated some wonderful lights for Live Streamer TV. 4mcoffee.co. These guys have provided the food for today, as well as Nonna G with the prawns, but the prawns are going to be ours. And of course, 4M Coffee are going to be releasing a new drink called Fuel for the fitness fanatics and anyone that needs a bit of a pick-me-up. So that is very cool, and great coffee as well. And while we're here, a big thank you
Thank
to
you so
our
much, guys.
audience as well. Thank you. Do you like the prawns? Are they good? Awesome. We're going to take this to the crew in a sec, but before we do that, and I know our next artist is going to be joining us on the stage shortly, Shaun Baxter. He's a local artist and his style is so unique. I would say his type of music and listening to him perform reminds me of the old Woodstock days. Now that's showing my age.
Wow.
So he's going to be coming up next very shortly, and while we're kind of getting ready for Shaun Baxter to turn up, I'm actually going to ask you, what have you been up to since Masterchef? Like, what have you been doing?
Well, life's been a roller coaster. It's just been crazy. I do a lot of live demos, and I
Like
work,
this, kind of?
yes, and I've actually worked with IICONIC Creative quite a bit. You know,
I've actually had the chance to work with Gina, which
And
is awesome.
honestly, I tell you, they are just the best to work with. And
Thanks.
as you know, well, we do it with you. I do a lot of cooking with Cash.
Oh,
which we
yes.
do.
Cooking with Cash. If you're wondering what Cooking with Cash is actually Gina's grandson. And
Yes,
so
he's now
tell us
5.
the story.
Yeah,
about-
he's been cooking with me since he was 3 weeks old. I always used to put whatever, if I was making pasta or whatever, I'd just put it in front of him just so he got a feel for stuff. And he's been cooking with me ever since. So we have a Cooking with Cash segment.
Yes, and that'll also be on live streamer coming soon, which is going to be awesome.
So I do have a YouTube channel now. So it's Nonna Gina's Food Adventures. And please subscribe, because you get to get notifications on all the things that are happening. You'll get recipes. Now, it's not just cooking, it's actually visiting restaurants, promoting local area and produce,
Nice.
visiting different chefs. So, yeah,
Cool.
you'll get to see so much stuff on there. So don't forget, subscribe, like the videos.
So Nonna
It's Nonna Gina's Food Adventures
Gina's Food Adventures on YouTube,
on YouTube.
which is really good. How long have you had the YouTube channel?
Well, it's only just new. It's probably a couple of months old, but
Okay.
yeah, it's we're just, we need like the subscribers
Yep.
to get up to the next level and stuff. Also follow me on Instagram, Nonna G's, Facebook, and you get to see all the stuff that I do at home, all the home cooking I do,
Yeah.
stuff that I make up, comments, anything like that. So
Oh, and if you want a recipe, make sure you call. I know one of your recipes is actually in a community cookbook.
it is, yes.
Thanks to Fig Tree Grove, and they've actually getting the community to put recipes in. And you did a recipe with your mum.
I did a recipe with my mum, and it's all where it started from.
Wow.
She taught me how to make pasta. I was only about 3 years old.
Wow.
Oh, it was great.
I have to say, I am a bit of a foodie. I love watching the food shows, and one of my highlights when you were on Masterchef was when you brought your mum to meet Matt Preston, and she's tiny.
She's like this.
She's shorter than me, so that's saying something. And she was just adorable next to Matt Preston, who's this ginormous man.
And might I say, she flirted with him so bad.
Shameless.
Shameless she was. They edited so much, and yet you could still see how much she flirted with. She's just in love with that man.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
So yes, it was a great experience. But I got to cook. I got to cook for Gordon Ramsay, Nigella Lawson. I got to cook for Maggie Beer. So it was just a great experience. But imagine every emotion that you can imagine, that's what I went through.
Wow. So out of all these people that you got to cook with, who would you say was the most intimidating, or who were you the most nervous with?
I'd have to say Gordon Ramsay, but he is absolutely amazing.
Wow.
He doesn't handle stupidity in the kitchen, basically. So that's what he gets annoyed at. But if he sees what you're doing and you're doing it quite well. I made Gordon Ramsay Yorkshire pudding. What was I thinking? Oh my goodness, he grew up on this. But would you believe it was probably the best Yorkshire pudding I have ever made in my life? And he commented that he absolutely loved it.
Wow.
George said to me that Michelin-starred restaurant, Tom Kerridge in London, that was the last time he had it.
Yep.
He had the best Yorkshire pudding there. He told me that mine was just as good.
Wow, that is awesome. So I want to say a big thank you to Nonna G. Thank you so much. Thank you for your delicious prawns. And if you want to follow Nonna G, make sure you follow her on YouTube, Nonna Gina's Cooking Adventures.
No, Nonna Gina's Food Adventures.
Food Adventures. I knew I'd get it wrong. But next up, we're going to be having Shaun Baxter joining us with an acoustic set. You're going to love this guy. And thank you to our live audience and our fantastic sponsors here today. A big shout out, of course, to Ram Productions and Lighting, Gerringong Hardware, Southern Entertainment, Pro Sound and Lighting, 4M Coffee, Stir and Shake, Mobile Cocktail and Pop-Up Bar, and of course, IICONIC Creative. Welcome to Livestreamer.
Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.
Cool. Right. We enjoyed it so much here. All the live audience got to see this performance really well, but we had a tiny glitch online. So if you've been watching live streamer, Shaun's going to do this again for our audience that's out there watching live streamer. Hope you don't mind. That was so good. We want to hear it again. Who wants to hear it again? Woo!
Sending messages, tell IICONIC. I've been sending messages, telepathic signals, telepathic emotionals, hoping I'll reach you. It seems to me all that's left, vibrations of the highest stress. Next song's called Marry Warrior. troubles best for this mighty warrior. Mighty warrior. I see the lightness surrounding We came to the city of Satan to form his band of kings. Reggae was his fun, love, and flavor. Crowds of people came to see this mighty warrior. Mighty warrior. Go my good friend. You have friends here as well as there. We'll meet again. New sun rising is our Maori warrior. I've got time, all the time for you. All my time, I'll spend with you, yeah. I've got wise, made my mind to be with you, and only you, baby. Here's my heart always. I'm done drifting. All I want is you, baby. The days are dark without you. I'm done searching. All I want is you. Across the line of trust, more than once I gave it up, but I was troubled when you found me, wondering blindly. Now I'm back on path, here I am, come and take my hand. It's trouble when you found me, wondering blindly. If unpack my bags, here I am.
song's called Letter Home.
I'll be home when you're alone. Show me her face today. Secrets I heard when lightning occurs, and your beating heart lays by me. Sweet dreams, my love. Sleep deep, my love, from a place above. Take my hand, the shield of the glare. Don't be scared, I'm still there. Sometimes life's not fair. Remember good times we shared. Baby, don't lose your flair over me. Sweet, sweet dreams, my love. Sleep, sleep deep, my dove, from the place above. I'll be home when you're alone. Show me her face today.
Thank you. Might change the pace a little.
Soon I'll be leaving, soon I'll be gone. Oh, whether or not you be coming along, for you are not me inside. For I feel the wind tapping on my shoulder, mesmerizing me, moving me forward. Oh, and I hear the wind whispering, saying, come on, come on, come on over here now. You are free like me, the wind who runs with no boundaries. You are free like me, the wind who runs with no boundaries. No south, east, west, what you gonna do? Where do you wanna go? Who do you wanna meet next? There's a fire inside and it's getting real high, but that burning inside got me feeling alright. Gotta nurture it, give it, don't let them bury it. Reach out to others by sharing it and spread your life for the world to see. Oh, gotta nurture it and care for it and don't let them bury it. Reach out to others by sharing it, spread your life for the world to see. Start out saying the question within, who am I not to live as a sin? it fills my heart a new restart for a reason for rising. Every time I step outside and walk down to the beach horizon, it fills my cup, it fills my heart a new restart for a reason for rising. Society game, today's the same. Yesterday over and over, a four-leaf clover. Find your luck, get out there. Don't get stuck denying your chance to breathe, to live, to seek, to reach, to beat the beats at its own game. You might just say life is eternal bliss. You might just say true love does exist. You might just say life is eternal bliss. You are free like me, the wind who runs with no boundaries. You are free like me, the wind who runs with no boundaries. Who runs with no boundaries. Something's aching, maybe it's breaking, but this location is doing us good. We've got the ocean's grace, we've got the sunshine's embrace, we've got it written all on our face. When we strip it all back, don't you worry about the 9 to 5. All we've got is this empty sky. There's that glow in your eye when we strip it all back. And baby, we'll be stripping it back tonight. 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 Something's eating, but we're not beaten. This new greeting is doing us good. We've got the ocean's grace, we've got the sunshine's embrace, we've got it written all on our face. When we strip it all back, don't you worry about the 9 to 5. We've got us this empty sky. There's that glow in your eye when we strip it all back. And baby, we'll be stripping it back tonight. 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 We'll take it slow. Head north, forget about home. Follow the sun. Stripping it back tonight. 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 We've got the ocean's grace, we've got the sunshine's embrace, we've got it written all on our face. We've got the ocean's grace, the sunshine's embrace, written all on our face. When we strip it all back.
Thanks a lot. Alrighty, this one's called Morning Sun.
The wife had spoken, now I hold a token to the piece of pie sky. Whatever's left, might be much, but it's more than enough when you've been down in the mud. You will find me lying like a lizard in the morning sun. You will find me soaking up the rivers of a country song. Release our whole anxiety of old. Smash the mold, brothers of old. 'Cause two sticks in friction will catch our light. One will burn while the other will swoon. For the fire girls will blow smoke rings to the moon. You will find me lying like a lizard in the morning sun. You will find me soaking up the rays of a countryside. Or a funky song, a bebop song, or reggae song, rockabilly rhythm and blues. A funky song, bebop song, reggae song, rockabilly rhythm and blues. Blessed I be to spot this light. Sleepy fire drift into the night. Returning winds come draped in white. Redeeming myself in full moonlight. Oh, you will find me lying like a lizard in the morning sun. You will find me soaking up the rays of a countryside.
Give it up for Shaun Baxter. Woo! Man, you are good. Don't go away, because I know you want to probably disappear, but I'm going to give you this microphone because I'm going to ask you a few questions. You can have a drink first if you want. Do you want to have a drink? How good was Shaun, hey? Now, the first time I heard Shaun play, oh my goodness, it was last year, and I was just blown away at his sound, and you actually reminded me of an artist, say, from Woodstock back in the day. I know. So come closer so you can reach the microphone. I've got a few questions for you. For those that don't know Shaun Baxter, we're going to find out who you are. So how long have you been playing music? How long have you been singing, writing, you know?
I've been playing guitar for about
20
20 years.
years?
20 years, and just started singing, say, 5 years ago, really.
Are you for real? Just started singing 5 years
I just
ago?
wanted to be a guitarist in a band, and then, you form these bands and always
And they fall
you're
apart.
relying on other people to,
Yeah.
So I thought, well, I better start singing.
So where would you say your musical influences come from?
America.
America? Anyone in particular that sort of inspired you with your sound?
I just listen to all types of music: jazz, blues, rock, alternative rock, hip hop. I just listen to it. Yeah, pretty much all styles of music.
Yeah, that's cool. And you know your songs, your lyrics. Where do you get the ideas for your lyrics? Is there anything in particular? Like, do you read something, or is it an experience in life, or you know?
Say it's experiences in life,
Yeah.
and just being out in nature too. I really love going to the ocean and taking time out there, and I usually find inspiration through nature.
Cool, very cool. I have to say, I love that last song as well. That was pretty cool. Just reminds me of a lizard, lying in the morning sun. Now, one thing I am going to ask, is there anything new in the pipeline for you?
Yeah, I've just started a band, so we plan on recording. I think we're starting recording next week. So
cool. What's the
that's
name of the
really
band?
We don't have a name yet.
Oh, we've got
We
to come up
just-
with a name for Shaun
Yeah.
Baxter's band. Well, what's the style of music that your band's going to play?
It's
Yeah,
just all them
pretty much
songs,
this.
Pretty much that, just with a drummer and a bass player.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
so
I can't
it's
believe you
going
only
well.
started singing 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Did you get any vocal lessons or you just put it out there?
No, I was just practicing every day. I had my headphones on and I was singing through a mic
Yeah.
so I could hear my voice really well.
Yeah.
And I just became obsessed with it because I was like, just every now and then I'd get this burst of inspiration.
Yes.
I was like, oh, that's it, that's the voice. And then I'll just keep practicing it to hone in on it.
Did you find you had to create a different sound to how you normally speak when it comes
I
to
guess
singing?
so. Yeah. I'm not yeah, I mean...
And was it hard
It was
when
more, I started just like playing scales on my guitar and hitting one note, then trying to sing that one note.
Okay.
And just, kind of just...
Very cool,
droning
man.
one note at a time.
Yeah. So how long, so 20 years you've been in guitar, 5 years singing, and how long have you been putting yourself out there as Shaun Baxter?
12 months or so.
12 months.
Yeah,
Oh my
if that,
goodness.
yeah.
Very, very good. So for those of you listening, this is Shaun Baxter. Keep an eye out for him. If people want to follow you, where do we find you?
I have a Shaun Baxter Music Facebook page and an Instagram page too. So
Shaun Baxter Music. Look him up on Instagram, on Facebook. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you
I'll
for having
take
me.
that away. And before we go to our next act, I do want to let everyone know our fantastic sponsors for this live stream event here today. All our sponsors include Ram Productions and Lighting, Gerringong Hardware, Southern Entertainment, Pro Sound and Lighting, 4mcoffee.co. These guys are supplying all our food today. We've got beautiful pizzas. And of course, Stir and Shake Mobile Cocktail and Pop-Up Bar. So if you want to drink, live streamer, of course. This is us, Live Streamer TV, and IICONIC Creative. We're at IICONIC Studios. Also, one other thing, our next artist is going to be coming up very shortly. If you have not heard of him, his name is Anthony Snape. Make sure you Google him now because he'll be joining us right now. Stay with us. Thank you for all the live audience that are here today and to our audience on the stream. Big welcome to Anthony Snape.
That cocktail's just starting to hit me.
I don't need to be treated this way no more. You're all I've got, but you make me feel so small. Don't you know I believe, feel you out of face. And it shows, you run a frequency I know, where the picture comes and goes. The static in my head are the words that you once said. And waves come crashing in, yeah, the cycle starts again. In spite of what goes wrong, you're the frequency I'm on. Electric pulse in a way I can't explain. I feel so close, yeah, I'm so far away. And it shows, you run a frequency I know, where the picture comes and goes. Static in my head are the words you once said. And waves come crashing in, yeah, the cycle starts again. In spite of what goes wrong, you're the frequency I'm on. The frequency I'm on. Alone, alone. And it shows, you're on a frequency I know, where the picture comes and goes. The static in my head, all the words you once said. And the waves come crashing in, yeah, the cycle starts again. In spite of what goes wrong, your frequency I'm on. Yeah, the frequency I'm on. Alright, your frequency I'm on. Yo!
Thank you so much. Happy Australia Day. Huge thank you to the live streamer for putting this together and inviting me out here to play a few songs. Let's make use of this reverb. Yeah. Another lonely night home. No one knocking at my door, and I hear your voice echo down the hall. And so I answered to your call, but there's no one there at all. No. Then I realize it's just me and these four walls, yeah. Oh, still not over. I'm still not over yet. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, yeah, yeah. All right. Ooh, oh. I pace up and down the room, 'cause there's nothing else to do. I put a movie on, but that's what we used to do. Oh, yeah. Oh, still not over. Still not over yet. Picture hangs above my bed, like your last words are hanging in my head. Was I the only one to regret what was said? Yeah. Hey. Just below the picture frame, yeah. Life goes on about the same, but day I'm free, but my nights are haunted by your memory. Yeah. Oh, still not over. I'm still not over you. Still not over you. Ha! Woo! Wow. If you could dry all of the reverb up for this next song, that would be awesome. I hope you're doing well out there on this Australia Day, no matter where you're watching. Maybe you're in the air conditioning, in your lounge room, watching from there with a couple of cold drinks. Maybe the kids are on the sofa with you. Maybe you've pushed the kids into their rooms and got them on their things, which is quite good, and you're having a cold drink yourself. Wherever you are, welcome and thank you for watching here with Live Streamer. There's lots of great stuff coming up, and I'm really happy to be a part of the whole thing. If you've never heard any of my music before, my name's Anthony Snape, and you can get my first album for a free download if you just go to anthonysnape.com right now and pick it up there. Make sure to come back though, so you get to see the rest of the show. Here we go. Can't get from you, but I need. You're keeping secrets from me. Your words have double meaning, but nothing you can say, 'cause I'm seeing through you. You pull my hand to your skin, then say it's not happening. You're mixing signals again, but I know what you want. There's no way you can hide it. I can say you're consumed by craving, by the love that we could be making. I'm the sweet and the taste of the recipe, yeah. So give in to me. You can try me, there's no way to fight it. Can deny you and I on the right fit. There's no place in this world that you gotta be, yeah. So give in to me. I can't slow down, can't hold back. Grace in my heart for impact. You kiss, you touch, you tease them, but I can see your eyes. Tell me that you want it. Just when I got you, I got you, I got you figured out. You pull the trigger and try to take me down. I know you better than you know yourself, but I know what you want. There's no way you can hide it. I can say you're consumed by craving, by the love that we could be making. I'm the sweet and the taste of the recipe, yeah. So give in to me. You can try me, there's no way to fight it. Can't deny you and I on the right fit. There's no place in this world that you gotta be. So give in to me. Oh, baby, give in to me, yeah. Ooh, hey, nothing else, just you and I. I want you to stay tonight. Oh, I can see you consumed by a craving, by the love that we could be making. I'm the sweet and the taste of that recipe, yeah. So give in to me. You can try me, there's no way to fight it. Can't deny you and I on the right fit. There's no place in this world that you gotta be. So give in to me. Oh, baby, give in to me, yeah. Ooh, yeah. So I'm going to give you guys a bit of an exclusive. This is a song that I'm going to be releasing later this year. But I've been playing it on my live streaming show. I do a live show every week that you're welcome to join me on. And I get to test out new songs and just chat. And sometimes we write songs while we're playing live as well. I love the whole interaction thing. But this is one of the songs that I'll be throwing out there this year. And as for reverbs and stuff, you can just play around with it and do whatever you like. Laying in a hotel room full of memories of you. How could something so damn good fall away? I know I shouldn't have called, but I had to let you know how I've been missing you every second of every day. 'Cause I wanna hear your voice in the morning, I wanna feel the sunlight dawning, I wanna see you smile at me that way with no makeup on. And I wanna wake to coffee brewing after all that holding you. Why do we hurt the ones that we get closest to? I should be there loving you. I should be sacrifice. I was too young, too selfish to see it clear. But now it's all done and dusted. I wish I made a bigger fuss, 'cause without you these are empty silent tears. And I wanna hear your voice in the morning. I wanna feel the sunlight dawning. I wanna see you smile at me that way with no makeup on. And I wanna wake to coffee brewing after all night holding you. Why do we hurt the ones that we get closest to? I should be there loving you. I should be there loving you. And I hope you find happiness. I hope you find peace. I know I need a way to carry on, but it's harder when I think. I wanna hear your voice in the morning. I wanna feel the sunlight dawning. I wanna see you smile at me that way with no makeup on. And I wanna wake to coffee brew after all night holding you. Why do we hurt the ones that we get closest to? Oh, to hold you again, there's nothing I wouldn't do. I should be there loving you. I should be there loving you. Oh, thank you. All right, so this next track is one that I wrote a long time ago. I've never released this song, but it's something I wrote when I felt like that I needed to protest, because there's this internal something inside that there's always stuff going on that you need to fight against, and so I wrote this song to match those emotions. Here we go. You don't have to get worked up about it. It's all inside your head. It's all inside your chest. Maybe one day they will talk about it, but it won't be today, 'cause they're too busy to be bothered with it. It all ends up the same. Too many people in the world playing their games, terrifying, entertaining, heartbreaking games, and you can't cheat them, no, no. It's your turn, start playing those games. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, we all get down together. Oh, hundreds, maybe millions lying pieces on the floor. And we all will shout disaster. No one among us then will know the power in the action, yeah. Oh, they're all too wrapped up in all their games, yeah. Terrifying, entertaining, heartbreaking games, yeah. games, terrifying, entertaining, heartbreaking games, and you can't cheat them, no, no. Your turn, start playing those games. Thank you. Wow, it's been so much fun. All right, I think I've got a couple of songs left in me here. Thank you for letting me share this this stage with so many amazing artists that are coming up and all sorts of other stuff. Be sure to like Livestreamer so you can see more of this stuff in the future, because there's lots of exciting things around the corner. All right, I'm going to swap guitars now, so I'm just going to unplug this guy. There he goes. Thank you. All right. So remember, if you've just logged on now, if you like anything that you hear of mine here, you can pick up a free download of my record just by going to anthonysnape.com and putting your email address in there, and I'll let you know when I'm doing live streaming shows every week, actually. Come and join us. Come be part of the family. This is a song that I'd like to dedicate to Elise Webb, who's a longtime fan, and I know that you'll love this song, so Straight Lines. Quarter to 3 a.m., not where I should be, lost on the back roads of maybe or could be. The lights are all shining like everything's turned into glass. And in the reflection I see my own history, like battles worth fighting for, leading to victory. Jump back in my shoes as the streets try to turn me. I keep on walking in straight lines. It's all I know. Pushing aside all voices that hold me down. When everything's moving in circles, by walking in straight lines. With you in my side, I have focus and reason, a bridge over madness, something to believe in, a rock I can cling to when everything's breaking apart. I don't know why, but I know this feeling, like forces inside, giving every step meaning, the faith and the courage to free fall off the edges. I keep on walking in straight lines. It's all I know. Pushing aside all voices that hold me down. When everything's moving in circles, I feel it down. 'Cause I keep on walking in straight lines. It's all I know. Pushing aside all voices that hold me down when everything's moving in circles of fear and doubt. The only way around is by walking in straight lines. Thank you. Please thank my band. Oh, don't worry about that. It's been such a long time since I've got up on stage with a band. I can't wait to the next time I put a band together and play some of these songs. Thank you so much for watching. There's so much more stuff coming up, so don't go anywhere. I've got one more song to go. I'm going to swap this back out again, if that's all right with you. And awesome. All right, I'm going to leave you with the very first single that I ever released in Australia a long time ago, but I think it's got a good positive vibe to it, and so I'm going to give it to you guys as a token of what Australia should be feeling right now. Through our lives of twists and burns, rough and tumble ups and turns, stealing miles in country hearts, you know we're playing a part. Yes, you're where it all begins, and it never really ends. No, no. Can you feel the world turn around? Can you feel the light shine on you? No matter what you do right now, take a little piece of love, little piece of love with you. Every stumble helps you grow, learn things you didn't know, share discoveries of the world, make the rules and never tell, draw the line and make a start, feel the beating of your heart, yeah. Can you feel the world turn around? Can you feel the light shine on you? No matter what you do right now, take a little piece of love, little piece of love with you. Here the conversation fades and you find a better way. It's too good to leave behind. You know that you're alive. Feel the shiver up your spine. It's now you realize that you can feel the world turn around. Can't you feel the light shine on you? No matter what you do right now, take a little piece of love, little piece of love with you. Oh yeah, with you. All right, come on, everyone.
Oh my goodness. Anthony. Oh my goodness. Did you enjoy that? What did you guys think? Yeah? Give it up for Anthony Snape, everyone.
Thanks so much.
Wow, dude.
Cheers.
I'm going to ask you a few questions before you disappear.
Hit me.
So, how long have you been performing?
Now, come on. Come on,
He's
you
pretty
want
famous, you know.
to you want to age me straight
No,
up
no,
with the
I'm
first
not
question.
aging you. I just want to know how long have you been performing?
I've been playing long enough to know a few things.
That we can't mention. So, like, what inspired you? Where did you get your inspiration from?
Well,
Were you a guitarist first or a singer first?
I was absolutely a singer first, and I grew up in Australia in a little town called Gunnedah, out northwest New South Wales, which was a really lovely place to grow up, actually. But I was listening to, obviously probably a lot of John Farnham and stuff early on.
Yes.
And there was a point there where I was emulating some of the other artists that I like Rick Price and the other vocalists, because I was really just a singer.
Yeah.
And then I had to kind of stop and find my own way, even
Yeah.
though there's a lot of... I'm puffed now because I'm but
I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. I had to find my own way and find my own voice and find out what kind of voice my songs needed to, to find the emotion behind them so they could communicate in a good way.
Yeah, so your lyrics, you write your own stuff.
Yeah.
Is it just from life's experiences, or heartbreak?
Absolutely.
Or what is it? Where do you get it from?
All of those. Did you know? Let me tell you at home, everyone in the room here, everyone can write a song because these songs are like the air we breathe. They are everywhere and they're accessible to everyone, not just me, because I've got a guitar in my hand. Like, the reason you guys feel something when you hear a piece of music is because you resonate with it.
Yeah.
And if you resonate with a piece of music, it means you can also create it. And so I love teaching people how to write songs.
So do you
I
have
do
a
that.
school, or do you have to find you to do that?
You have to
or-
find me. You have to seek.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seek and you'll find.
You find me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Anthony, I know that everyone that's watching here today, you are giving a free download to. Tell us about this.
Yeah. So I released my first album entitled "Little Piece of Love." Actually, it's called "Disappearing Day." That song "Little Piece of Love" is on it. The last song I just played. But everyone who's watching today, if you go to my website and put your email address in there, you'll automatically get a free download of my very first album, which
Wow.
I'm very, very proud of. And anybody who goes on the journey of learning about my music and discovery needs to know that album. So that's partly why I give it to new fans, because it's part of my origin story, and I just really want people to have that.
So why do you give it away for free? Because a lot of people don't give their music away for free. Is there a reason to do that?
Well, we're in a world of streaming now.
Yeah.
So
Live streamer.
That's right. So I think that it's important when you first meet anyone. Like, if you give a gift, you start a really great relationship, like, straight up. And so I want to give my music to people that are just hearing me the first time, because it's just a gesture. And I hope, as a songwriter, as an artist, I hope that you take the music and then it becomes part of the soundtrack of your life in some way, shape, or form. Because there are so many artists out there, and there's more music being created in the world today than any one person ever has the opportunity or enough time in their life to listen to. So if you take a bit of time to listen to my music, I love it. I love being a part of people's stories and part of their
and on
lives.
that note, have you actually... You've been around for some time, and I know your music...
You like jumping on that.
No, I'm not saying that as an age thing, but I'm just saying I've heard your music out there. Where has your music been used?
Oh, so I've got
Because-
I've got a lot of music that's been used in film and TV,
That's what I
and you've
thought,
heard stuff
yeah.
in the background. Like, it's really exciting, actually, as a writer, to know that the music is sort of ambiently out there in the ether.
Yeah.
And so, some television shows and some movies and stuff like that. It's
TV
really
shows?
cool.
Which TV shows?
Well, I don't know, I name them all, but
Yeah.
literally what happens is, the process is, I write a lot of songs,
Yeah.
and then some of them get put in my A pile, which are the ones that I want to release, and then some of them get put in the B pile, which are the ones that I put out to music libraries.
Yes.
And then they just get selected, and I don't find out about them until afterwards, when
And then you just get the royalties.
yeah, when the check comes in, and I'm
Which
like,
is pretty good.
I'm like, oh, that song. What song was that? Go back and I have to find it again. But it's just it's a numbers game.
Yeah. So for people that have just discovered Anthony Snape, you are amazing.
Thank you so
Absolutely
much.
amazing. Everyone's enjoyed it. Where do we follow you?
AnthonySnape.com. Go there.
Yep.
Everything you need is there. Put your email address in there, and I'll let you know. I play a live show every week, and all of my friends and family, and they're my fans, but I really feel like they're my family.
Yeah.
We get together every week,
That
and we
is
hang
so
out,
cool.
and we share songs, and it's
And
really
you're a
cool.
local guy as well?
Well, local, where are we? Like, we're on the internet
I mean,
right now.
Illawarra
Right.
local.
Yes.
Illawarra local.
Currently, I'm standing in the Illawarra, yes.
Wow, that
Yep.
is so cool. Anthony Snape, absolute pleasure, dude.
Thank you very much. Pleasure to be here. Thank you, live
Fantastic.
streamer. Thank you, IICONIC. Thank you.
Thank you. So for those that are joining us on the stream, thank you for being a part of our audience. And of course, I do want to give a mention to some of our sponsors here today, IICONIC Creative and Production, Ram Productions and Lighting, who are, provided all this magnificent lighting for us here today. Gerringong Hardware for all your hardware needs. Southern Entertainment for some of these amazing artists that are coming through on stage. Pro Sound and Lighting with Claude. 4mcoffee.co, and you can pick up a nice pizza from 4M today here live with our limited live studio audience. And of course, they do great coffees. And if you're a bit of a fitness fanatic, they are going to be releasing their new drink called Fuel, which is coming out soon. And if you love a little cocktail or two, get a little stir and shake into you. Thanks to the Stir and Shake guys who are providing some beverages for today. And if you're doing a party or something, make sure you book Stir and Shake. They're a mobile cocktail pop-up bar, and they will come directly to you. So welcome to Live Streamer. Up next, we'll be having the famous Cassettes. Come and join us. Don't go anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are the Cassettes. We're going to play you some Aussie music. It was a party night. It was the end of school, yeah. His head was feeling light the first time. She was much older then. He just turned 17. But she'd been with all the men the first time. Come, said boy, let's get down to the sand. Let's do what we wanna do. Let me be your man for you. Oh, 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 he said, we've all been waiting for a long time, but and you changed a lot. Up till now, it's been the wrong time to know whether to come here or not. She said, I come before. Just take my hand. I'll let you see what you wanna see. Come on, be like me for me. I've seen a war. Oh no, we've all been waiting for a long time, and you changed a lot. Up till now, it's been the wrong time to know whether to come here or not. Come, said the boy, let's go down to the sand. Let's do what we wanna do. Let me be a man for you. She said, oh, boy, just take my hand. I'll let you see what you wanna see. Come on, be like me for me. Hey. Oh, 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 oh,
Awesome. We appreciate it. Thank you. We're going to play one or two from overseas, but mostly Aussie stuff. So let's just take a little bit of a trip. I got bass in pocket. I got bottle, I'm gonna use it. Intention, I'm feeling invented. I'm gonna make you notice. I got motion, it's restrained emotion. I've been driving, I've been determining. No reason, it just seems so pretty easy. I'm gonna make you notice. I'm gonna use my arms, I'm gonna use my legs, gonna use my style, I'm gonna use my side step, gonna use my fingers, oh, gonna use my imagination, oh yeah, because I'm gonna make you see nobody else here, nobody like me. Oh no, I'm special, so special, yeah. I'm gonna have some of your attention, give it to me, no. I got rhythm, can't miss a beat. I got a new skank with Tory. I got a something. Boy, I'm winking at you. I'm gonna make you notice. I'm gonna use my arms, I'm gonna use my legs, gonna use my style, gonna use my side step, gonna use my fingers, oh, gonna use my imagination, oh yeah, 'cause I'm gonna make you see nobody else here, nobody like me. No, I'm special, so special. I'm gonna have some of your attention, give it to me, 'cause I'm gonna make you see nobody else here, nobody like me. No, I'm special, so special. Yeah, I'm gonna have some of your attention, give it to me. Who know you are? Yeah. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. There were lots of giants of the Australian music deal, I guess, especially in the 80s. We played chiefly 80s music, and I think that's when Australian music was at a peak. Amazing. So this next song is by a vocal giant of the 80s who's no longer with us, but we try to do as much of a tribute to her as we can. Little Divinals, never hurt anybody, right? Let's do it. Forget about me. I've been standing at the back of your love, like a rose center, just a pretty ice. Please don't ask me. I've been getting up. Oh no, please don't ask me. I've been getting up. Break my body with the back of your head. Doesn't make sense from where I stand, baby. Why you gotta mess it up? Sooner or later you'll find my place, find my body better fix my face. Please don't ask me. I've been getting up. No, please don't ask me. I've been getting up. It's a fine line between pleasure and the pain. You've done it once, you'll do it again. Whatever you've done, don't you try to explain. It's a fine line between pleasure again. Whatever you've done, don't you rather explain? It's a fair, fine line between pleasure and pain. Pleasure and pain. You've done it once, you'll do it again. Whatever you've done, don't try to explain. It's a fair, fine line between pleasure and pain. Yeah. Chrissy. Nice one. All right, let's keep going. We'll just keep going with the Aussie tunes, yeah? Why not? Little Ice House, little Ice House. Hey, hey, hey. Hot. 20-story building falling down on me. Mountain ranges flooding into the sea. River of blood, burning red. Got a broken heart and a broken head. I got a broken heart and a broken head. I had a little accident, nothing too serious. Take a look at his face and take a look at this mess. Nothing too serious. If you close your eyes and they go away, nothing too serious. We can do it again some other day. Nothing too serious. Well, I closed my eyes, I slipped out of bed. Was there something I did? Was there something I said? I don't know my name, I don't know my place. There's a crack in the door and a crack in my face. Baby is blue, she's had a heavy night. Baby is blue, she's gonna be alright. Baby is blue, don't let her leave your side. You better take her home. I had a little accident, nothing too serious. Take a look at this place, take a look at this mess. Nothing too serious. If you close your eyes, let me go away. Nothing too serious. We can do it again some other day. Nothing too serious. Here we go. I had a little accident, nothing too serious. Take a look at this place, take a look at this mess. Nothing too serious. If you close your eyes, let me go away. Nothing too serious. We can do it again some other day. Nothing too serious. I had a little accident, nothing too serious. Take a look at this place, take a look at this mess now. Nothing too serious. If you close your eyes and you go away, nothing too serious. I had a little accident, nothing too serious. Thank you. This next song is vocally challenging for me because it's sung by Jimmy Barnes, and we all know he is one of the greatest Australian singers on the Australian planet. I was about to say on the planet. That's true too. And it's a little bit of an ask, I think, for a 40-year-old woman to be cranking out a Jimmy song. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're all in this together, right? Let's just go for it. It's Australian. You picked me up when I was there with nothing. Gave me a something I could face the world without. You showed me just enough to feel my fire, my desire. Never wanna think about it. Oh, we both need something like we've had, but
hugging and squeezing. So baby, come on, come on, come on. Lay down your guns and surrender. Baby, come on, come on, come on. Lay down your guns and surrender. Come on. We both need something like we've had before. We can't keep fighting like this anymore. This love affair is breaking my heart. Yes, it is. All the pushing, the shoving, when you know that we ought to be loving, and the lying and the cheating, when we ought to be hugging and squeezing. So baby, come on, come on, come on. Lay down your guns and surrender. Baby, come on, come on. Lay down your guns and surrender. Baby, come on, come on. Baby, come on. Baby, come on. Lay down your guns and surrender. We surrender. Go. Thanks. Can I get a water? Water? Legend. Thirsty work. Thank you so much. Kate's going to talk while I drink something. Thank you, everybody.
You said you want some water. I'd like a shower, if possible. There's got to be one of these. All this tech around here. Surely you've got like sprinklers or something.
You don't need a shower. You're already absolutely soaked.
We are the Cassettes. I'm sure that Lowe's said that at some stage. You can find us on social media. But how good is it that we can hang out and stream live, and there's people sitting at home in their aircon, watching this and hanging out? Are we still rocking the Aussie tunes, or are we going to like just veer and
I'm gonna be selfish and play like my favourite song, because we had to fill in a little bit because we had a lot of Aussie tunes, but we had to fill in a couple of tunes, and they said, well, what do you like playing? Like, what's your favourite song? I said, leave that to me. I'm a massive fan of the Eurythmics. Annie Lennox definitely influenced me to be the singer that I am today. So every time I sing this song, I think thank you to her. So let's see what we can do.
To
back to the Aussie songs, yeah? Like, I think Hunters and Collectors can't go amiss. Got to do some Hunters and Collectors, yeah? Let's play a Hunter song.
I spy a humble home. I see the tea tiles flying in a blinding flash. I see the years go by. Yeah, memories twisted around somebody's finger. It's behind an eye. Oh, and I still remember. Hey, do you see what I say? You know what? Do you see what I say? That's right. Do you see what I say? Do you see what I say? We drove north to the ocean. We drove so far. But last year's light still shining hotter than the sun. Looking for something in a city that I know. But I was long gone by then. I had somewhere else to go. Hey, do you see what I say? Do you see what I say? Hey, do you see what I say? Do you see what I say? I see the safest place I know. In the city trembling below. My hands are empty now, but I'm waving on the go. You're gone for a long time, but it's a fine line between first and second thoughts. We left them all behind. Now we never felt her. Now the long drive has begun. North to the ocean, higher than the sun. Do you see what I say? Do you see what I say? Do you see what I say? Come on, do you see what I see? See the safest place I know. In the city, telling me the whole. My hands, yeah, go. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 yeah. Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember? Thank you. We really appreciate it. This has been awesome. It's electrifying in both ways, knowing that people in the box can hear us and see us, especially from far away, and that you guys are all here. I think you need both. I need to connect with real people too. Not that you aren't real out there in the box. You're all there, very real. But we're really enjoying being able to entertain on lots of different levels. I've never done that before. So thank you very, very much for that. And thanks to you guys for making this possible. Appreciate it. You guys want to play another one? Let's get going. We're at... Cut it up, kick it out. Keep it up, cut it up, kick it out. Oh, onion skin. You're walking around and your heart keeps it way. Start to roll. Skin flies off and the teardrops roll. Oh, onion skin. You're walking around and your heart keeps it way. Start to roll. Skin flies off and the teardrops roll out. These here are crazy times. Try keeping heart
to my heart at all. Oh, oh, onion skin. You're walking around and your heart gives when they start to roll. Your skin flies off and the teardrops fall out. This here will make you cry. I'm being skinned alive, but I've got layers to burn. You never get to my heart and all. Oh, oh, onion skin. You're walking around and your heart caves in when they start to roll. Your skin flies off and the teardrops roll. Whoa, oh, onion skin. You might see the top, but you're still falling when they start to roll. Your skin flies off and the teardrops roll out. Onion skin, keep it there, cut it up, kick it out. Keep it there, cut it up, kick it out, yeah! Oh! I said, oh, oh, onion skin. You're walking around and your heart caves in now. When you start to roll, your skin flies off and the teardrops roll. Oh, oh, onion skin. You're walking around and your heart caves in. When they start to roll, your skin flies off and the teardrops roll. Oh, oh, onion skin. You might see the top, but the still falling. When they start to roll, your skin flies off and the teardrops roll. Your skin flies off and the teardrops roll. Your skin flies off and the teardrops roll. Your skin flies off, the teardrops roll. Your skin flies off, now the teardrops roll. Say, keep it in, cut it up, kick it out. Onion skin, keep it in, cut it up, kick it out. Come on, onion skin, keep it in, cut it up, kick it out, yeah. Onion skin, keep it in, cut it up, kick it out. These here are crazy days. You never get to my heart at all. Thank you. Has everyone had a good time this afternoon?
Dad. Gotta love a good dad joke. We got like just a few more banging Aussie tunes, and I think we're going to try and sneak one more foreign tune in there just for funsies.
Fun.
Just for fun.
But if they've all had a good time, let's sing a song about it.
Let's do that.
Let's. I will go fast. Everybody shake. Everybody groove on. Everybody shake. Let's go. Mary, Mary, you're on my mind. Hey! Who you the folks are going in the place to be mine? That's right. Mary, wanna be better, you know. Now this is what I'm gonna do. I got to get a call to you, 'cause I feel appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, thank you so much. Let's play another massive overseas tune, and then we'll finish up on Aussie tunes. What do you feel about? This U2 song has been like a little anthem for the year because it's all about love. We need more love. This goes out to anybody that's had a tough year. I think we all have. So it's for all of you.
One man will come in the name of love. One man will come and go. One man will come, he justify. One man to overthrow. In the name of love. One more. In the name of love. In the name of love. One man caught on a barbed wire fence. One man he resist. One man was on an empty beach. One man betrayed with a kiss. In the name of love. Right now, in the name of love. In the name of love. Right now, in the name of love. On behalf of the Cassettes, we want to wish you a much better 2021 than last year. We know that people have been hurting, and the time is starting to happen now where we're all coming back together, seeing loved ones, remembering people we lost, rebuilding houses after fires, starting to listen to each other. And we want to be part of that world, and we want to create the musical moments that sew people together. So we want to thank you for listening, for tapping your feet, and for being part of something that connects people. Early morning, April 4, a shot rang out in a Memphis sky. Free at last, they took your life, but they could not take your pride. In the name of love, oh no, in the name of love, in the name of love, oh no, in the name of love. Oh, 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 oh,
Let's do it. We're going to play some Screaming Jets. Why not? forget the life you lived, the days you had before. You rise and low with your heart and soul, you know they said it all. What happened on that day back then, the moment hurt us all. Now you see the reason why not everyone's the same. You don't have to please them, try hard to say the day. So you never get anywhere, they don't care, and it's just not fair, but you know, and I know better. So you never get anywhere, they don't care, and it's just not fair, but you know, and I know better. Oh yes I do. Well, the days go by and you wonder why, and is this really true? Your heart says no, but you feel it shut up, and you never knew. You and I, we both know now that ain't really you. We always knew we could go back and we could start anew. Now you see the reason why not everyone's the same. You don't have to please them, try hard to say the same. So you never get anywhere, they don't care, and it's just not fair, but you know, and I know better. So you never get anywhere, they don't care, and it's just not fair, but you know, and I know better. Yes, I do. Thank you very much for having us. We are the Cassettes. We wish you all the best. We hope you're with friends and family and doing what you want to do today. Well, things ain't always what they seem, so wake up and you're in my dream. Things ain't always what they seem, so wake up! Yeah, things ain't always what they seem, so wake up and you're in my dream. Things ain't always. Well, now you see the reason why not everyone's the same. You don't have to please them, try hard. So you never get anywhere, they don't care, and it's just not fair, but you know, and I know better. So you never get anywhere, they don't care, and it's just not fair, but you know, and I know better. So you never get anywhere, they don't care, and it's just not fair, but you know, and I know. 1, 2, 3, go! So you never get anywhere, they don't care, and it's just not fair. You never, never get anywhere, that's what they tell me. Never, 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 never get anywhere, they don't care, it's not fair. Go! So you never get anywhere, they don't care, and it's just not fair. As you know, and I know. Thank you very much, have a wonderful afternoon, cheers! Good night! With the Cassettes, thank you. Cheers. Thank you. I can do it if we can do it. Can we play one more? Do we have time for one more, or are we out? We're finished? We put it there in case. I played a gig last night, and it was I was sounding pretty squeaky this morning. This next song will ruin my voice, so that's it. And I'm willing to take that chance because I probably don't have to sing again for another couple of weeks. So, you know, we'll see. Let's do it. It's a bit of AC/DC. You've got to have some AC/DC. So let's try that. Ready for it? 'Cause I'm not.
She was the best machine. She kept a motor clean. She was the best ever woman that I ever seen. She had a side to size, telling me no lies. Knocking me out with those American dots. And all the day, taking on me to share. She told me to come, but I was already there. 'Cause the walls were shaking, the earth was ringing, my bed was sinking. We went fucking and yeah. Show me all alone. Yeah, you show me all alone. Working double time on the seduction line. She was one of a kind. She was on the line. Needed no applause, just another cause. Made a mean out of me. Come back for more. Had to cool me down to take another round. Now I'm back in the ring to take another swing. 'Cause the walls were shaking. I was breaking, the mind was aching. We were faking and yeah. Show me all alone. Yeah, you show me all alone. You show me all alone. Well, baby, you show me all alone. Yeah, you show me. Yeah, you show me. You really show me now, you show me all alone. Well, baby, you show me all alone. You really show me now, you show me all alone. Well, you show me all alone. Yeah, you show me. Yeah, you show me. All alone.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. I wish this could go all night long. Oh my goodness. You guys are amazing. Give it up for the Cassettes, everybody. Even if you're at home, I want to see you clapping, man, and cheering because that was awesome. You could be dancing in your own lounge rooms right now. Thank you so much, guys. All the best. Actually, is it Lo? Lo? Kate, Maury, Rob, guys. Man, that was amazing. The best Australia Day send-off ever. Thanks, guys. I want to give a shout out before our next act comes up, which is Azza D. A little bit of hip hop for the hip hop people that love their Australian rap. I want to give a shout out to our sponsors here today. We've got IICONIC Creative and Production Services, Ram Productions and Lighting, Gerringong Hardware, Southern Entertainment, Pro Sound and Lighting, 4M Coffee & Co. for all the delicious pizzas we've got here today. And they're also releasing a new fuel drink coming out soon. Perfect for all the fitness fanatics. And Stir and Shake, the mobile cocktail pop-up bar where you can pick up your drinks and you can hire these guys for your next party because they come to you. Right now, though, I would like to introduce our next artist, Azza D, and also DJ MPire. They're going to be coming on the stage now. And come forward, guys. I'll get you to pick up the mic. Empire's going to set up his decks over there. Gabe, going to make sure we got sound for Azza. You got any sound? Gabe? Gabe, we need some sound for Azza. This is live? We're in a live production studio, live streamer, TV, and you can tune in, follow us on social media.
Yeah.
Yes,
There
now
we
we're
go.
on.
Hello.
Now, Azza, tell me a little bit about yourself. Now, I've got a couple of questions here. What inspired you to get into hip hop?
Lyrics. Yeah, and the fact that it's kind of a music form that's like against the man, you know,
Against
all
the
that
man?
stuff. Yeah. It's like self-empowerment, all that stuff. It's like the lyrics, the beats, all of it, all that stuff. Like ever since I was young into skateboarding and that, I was into hip hop.
So how old were you when you kicked off with hip hop?
Oh, like 10, 11, something.
my
Oh, what,
goodness.
like writing it?
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
no, like that was later, but
Yeah.
maybe 15?
Yeah?
Yeah, 13, 15.
And who were your inspirations when it came to hip hop music?
Locally, you got Bliss and Esso, Hilltop Hoods, 60. Man, I love Cursor, even though they're totally different. A lot of different ones. Draft. Yeah, Bliss and Esso. I don't know if I said that already, but
Yeah.
Eminem overseas,
Oh,
obviously.
yeah, Eminem.
Being a fan
He's
of the
top.
lyrics,
Yeah.
even though a lot of people don't like the guy, whatever. It's all
Oh,
good.
that's not every people do like the guy. Now, one of the other things is what subjects do you actually rap about? Like, where do you get your?
Well, I just
your
rap
mojo
about my
from?
life.
Okay.
Yeah, and again, focus on the lyrics. I try and I'm always trying the metaphorical, the lyricism, you know, all that stuff.
Yeah,
It's
so
got to
it's
be, it's
pretty
got to
much-
be in there.
It's like poetry, hey.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Poetry and rhythm.
Yeah, poetry and rhythm.
Yeah.
That's the word.
Yeah.
That's really
But as
cool.
long as it's honest, it's good. So
Yeah.
I just be honest. I just rap about my life and stuff that I've gone through and like, you know, self-empowerment kind of vibes, I guess.
Yeah,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
So if you were to say something to any up and coming hip hop artists, what would you say to encourage them?
Keep doing it. Don't
Keep
stop.
doing
Because
it.
I've had phases where I fluctuated or whatever. And now things are actually starting to happen.
Yeah?
They could have happened a lot earlier, I guess, maybe. But I guess you got to live your life and do your journey. So
Yeah.
just keep going.
So
Keep going.
what do you think, is it just life that gets in the way of you pursuing your dream? Is it just like living life, having a job, doing that kind of stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is all complete nonsense. Took me this long to figure
Yeah,
that
you
out.
don't need a
Get
job,
a
you
job.
don't
If you're
need a
going to do
job.
it, just do it. Like, just go. I quit my job last week.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I am serious. And I don't even
Oh
know
my
what I'm going to
goodness.
do now, but I'm just
Oh,
making
no.
music. And this
You're
is
gonna
going to
make
happen.
music.
This is why it's going to work. So, we're on
this
now.
is good. So out of all the major hip hop artists that you have been inspired with, is there one that stands out for you?
Yeah, I got to say Eminem. I'll cop flack over that. But it's true. I don't care. I'll probably admit that. Oh, yeah, it is what it is, man. The guy's a legend. Whatever.
Yeah. So if people want to follow you,
Yeah.
where do we find you?
You can find me on Instagram under I am Azza D. You can find all my music on Apple Music and Spotify under Azza D as well.
Awesome.
Azza-D. You got to put that hyphen in there.
Is it like underscore for the social media?
Yeah, it's like I am Azza D. It's like 1_M Azza D.
Yeah.
You look up Azza D, you'll see me there, like acting gangster.
Acting
yeah,
gangster. Awesome.
Oh, cool.
And what do your parents think about you being into hip hop?
Oh, they love it.
Oh,
But they
good
were
for you.
always like, you know, make sure you have a job and that, which like, I know what they're about.
But he
and
just
I
quit his
respect
job,
that, but,
so what are you going to do?
but I don't think that was the best advice back then, you know. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
No,
And-
they love it. They think, you know.
Are you working with any, are you producing your own stuff in the sense of are you creating your own music?
Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff on the way. Yeah.
And any up and coming new tracks that are coming out?
Yeah, a bunch. I've got a body of work I'm working on, but we got 2 singles coming real soon. We got a lead-off
Awesome.
single, and then a single straight after that, which is basically like, in the midst of film clips and everything for that now. So
Very cool.
yeah, it's very exciting. Very exciting times.
Where are you filming the clips? Are they local or are you going
They
somewhere
are.
else?
They are local.
Oh,
they are
very
local.
cool.
I don't want to shout it out. I don't want to give too much away, but we are heading up to Helensburgh, where I'm from, to do a real special one close to my heart. So it's good. Yeah.
That is really
Yeah,
cool.
these guys at IICONIC have been amazing in like bringing that vision to life as well. Like we're on a real good vibe right now.
Yeah, thank you. We
yeah.
were lucky to have Azza D perform with the Southern, entertainment group. They came here, was it a month ago, 2 months ago?
I think it was last year. Yeah, end of last year. Yeah, you guys like live streamer, IICONIC. Yeah, it's a blessing to have
thank
right
you.
now. Yeah, it's amazing.
We're really enjoying it.
So
We
thank
hope
you.
you're enjoying it out there in your living rooms, wherever you are in the backyard, enjoying a few drinks or whatever it is. Before we kick it off with Azza D, I do want to give a shout out to DJ MPire here. Now, DJ MPire has been around, and I mean, this guy, you can listen to him on the Edge 96.1, the Mix Masters, and he also DJs locally in the Illawarra at Mr. Crown, Pepe's, and anywhere else. Actually, Azza, I might pinch that microphone
Yeah,
and we'll
course.
pass that over to... Yeah. So where else do you DJ?
Locally, Pepe's, you already said that.
Yeah.
The Icon, that's it so far.
The Icon. Not the Iconic, but the Icon.
Yeah, I've played pretty much in every bar and club in Wollongong there is.
Yeah, cool.
But also I play out of state. I played in Melbourne Crown Casino. Played at the Banks up in Townsville.
Wow.
And Sydney Ivy Pool, Ivy Change Room, sorry.
Yeah.
And the establishment as well. So yeah.
Wow, you've been around, dude. This is really cool. How long you been DJing for?
Going on about 12 years now.
12 years. This is pretty cool. So I heard you're into a bit of the old school and the new school.
I prefer the old school.
You prefer the old school?
But, you know, obviously being a current DJ, I have to play the current stuff, which is still good. I
Yeah.
think there's a lot of good stuff coming out of Australia as well, especially. So.
Yeah, cool. So if we want to listen to you on the Edge, 96.1, what time are you on?
Generally, it's mixed at random.
Yep.
So it's between 6 and midnight on a Friday and
Cool.
6 to 6 on a Saturday.
Oh, that is really, really cool. And besides today, where are you going to be playing next?
Mr. Crown tonight.
Mr.
from
Crown
9
tonight.
From 9 p.m.
Oh my goodness. So if you can't get enough of him this afternoon, you can head to Mr. Crown tonight from 9 p.m. Thank you so much,
No worries.
DJ MPire. Give it up for our next artist, Azza D. Woo!
Thank you. Here we are, reporting live from planet Earth. Shout out to the Cassettes. I don't know how I'm supposed to hold this down, but we got it. That was amazing. Mad love to IICONIC. Live streamer, everybody at home, let's go. For now I'm living with a little bit of patience, giving every minute spent withering away, sick of thoughts, watching ricochet. A prison I was living in, I guess I'd never give it my all. I stand tall now, at last, what you make it? Sick of bickering, so sick of picking at myself. I predict a different opinion, a different approach, and I think it's pretty shitty if you don't. Now I see through the smoke as I'm blowing it. Don't really know if it'll help, but time will tell. As I felt my emotion, devotion, energy, let it be. Never let an enemy's energy ever enemy. I'm staying focused. Damn, I better be, but yo, I never noticed my head could be the death of me till I took a second to check. Little minute to reflect, taught me something that I'll never forget. And I stand for my word, a man of my word. No matter where I roam, yeah, always be heard. I stand for my word, a man of my word. No matter where I roam. I gotta get some vocals for that. It's like I'm living on a pivot edge, feeling limited, imprisoned by the force of my thoughts, and of course I'm inhibited. I'm never living with intent, please allow me to repent. Everything I've ever said has never really meant anything, until I'm fed, I'm full of regret. Stay ready for relief, but the stress just never relents, and now I never let it enter my head. I'm ready for the change now, rains out, levels ahead. Never felt better, I'ma never let them forget. Put the pedal to the metal, never settle in debt. I touch God, dealing with the devil instead. Forever in debt. Nevertheless, unless I step it up, I'm never gonna get the respect that I deserve. Lesson learned, pen and reflect. My days will get better, I check. I keep it running cause I ran I'm that man of my word. No matter where I roam. How you feeling, Unadera? Make some noise from your living room. Yeah, how you going? I've got to be honest right now, I was a little nervous about coming up representing after that hectic band, the Cassettes, man. Just opened my eyes to like, what I got to get going for my live stuff too, you know, we need that live band. Shout out to MPire for holding it down for me on short notice. Absolute legend right now. We're going to keep it moving. My name is Azza D, and this is some of my music. Hope everybody's staying nice and cool and relaxed. The opposite of how I feel right now. I'm all hot and sweaty, but I love that for the live shows. Yeah. I guess it's sorta like, always felt like there was more to life. Now I'm mortified, I feel sick to my skin, at war with myself. In the course of time, I've realised now I've lived a fortunate life. Sometimes when you walk in that line, all it takes is a slip or a trip, and you fall just to find that you never had a grip on it all. And the time may arrive in life where it don't make sense. All I can afford to do is wait, then take 10 steps to the left. Make amends with the friends you have left. Every time guessing, never second guessing. Everything I've spoke from now till then has been a real blessing on me. Destined to exceed, destined to succeed. So till that day arrives, I'm still just
Stepping on the clouds, stepping on the clouds. I open up my eyes, sitting by your side. Stepping on the clouds,
I'm
stepping on the clouds. Even though the world is my mess, I'm really by your side.
How can I begin to describe it? Feel as if I'm gifted for flight, yet it's just for a split millisecond in time. Before I go high, nosedive while I start spiraling. I feel at times destined to make a mess of my fucking life, man. Stressed as I'm pressing my temples together like sandwiches with ham in them. We'll meet in the middle then. That's why I write verses, try and find why I was put on Earth's surface, so I can find a reason to work with. Lately, breathing's killing me and I've been feeling so low. My self-worth isn't working, my furnace is burned out, and I've learned how, if you wait it don't work out. The lines become so blurred now that it's hard to turn round. Still I'm here, just slip like
Stepping on the clouds, stepping on the clouds. I opened up my eyes, I'm sitting by your side. Stepping on the clouds,
I'm stepping on the clouds.
even though the world is my mess, I'm really by your side.
How you feeling right now, Wollongong? How you feeling out there, internet world? It's a bit of a, my stuff goes up and down. We're gonna treat it like that, and then we're gonna crescendo at the end. That's the best way to go out. Hit them hard at early and last, yeah? All right, let's do this thing. Next track, here we go. This song is called Raincoat. It's about living through the dark times onto better times. You can find this song on my Spotify, Apple Music. Yeah. Lately feeling kinda strange. Caught up in my ways, yeah, I know I need to change. Humbled in my praise. Hopefully in time I'll grow to know the road in which I roam alone, but don't hope to follow me. I live at home within these flames, each and every day. Believe me when I say, a rhyme for the sake I can't just explain. And I don't wanna be the guy who takes away your smile with the rhyme I write, but you can't have sun without the rain. So get your raincoat, let them know you can bring it on. It's painful, and maybe they can see the reason why. When you read between the lines, you can see my tears dry as the rain falls. I'm feeling so unstable. All my life I felt I've never really had a way with the ways in which I whittle wasting away. I pray to a grey sky, clouds break and I put on my raincoat. I look for a rainbow. I put on a brave face. Walk with me now, my friend. I put on my raincoat. Look for a rainbow. Put on a brave face. Yeah, walk with me now. And it's funny, I know it seems absurd, but lately though I'm vacant and my days are in a blur. Feel as if I wasted my chance to be the best that I can. Like I'm trapped, a kid Peter Pan. What happens in your life if you're a passionate man that can't take a passionate stand against something that you stand for? What happens is you lack in advance to pack a punch. Throwing plans, throwing your hands, but if it's such an issue, you'll have to adjust. Trust to the level when you're ripping it up. Go delivering your message to the rhythm of God and touch God when you spin a limitless run. I don't feel I'm ever finished, it was written in blood. I'm damned if I didn't literally kill the rhythm every time when I rhyme. Spitting my stuff, I put it down for my town folk, picking it up and say, put on the raincoat. I look for a rainbow. Put on a brave face. Walk with me now, my friend. I put on my raincoat. I look for a rainbow. Put on a brave face. Walk with How you feeling out there, Wollongong? Thank you, thank you. The song's called Raincoat. We're gonna keep it moving right now on to the next. Shout out to live streamer IICONIC. You guys are legends allowing this to happen right now. This song is called Better Man. This is on my Spotify as well, all that good stuff. There's a clip on YouTube for this track if you want to go check it out. Azza D, Better Man. Yeah, I still feel twisted, still feel sick. It's not what you're thinking, spinning, bros, I'm not gonna quit. I know I've got a lot to give, and this clock never stops when it's ticking. Looking at the plot as it thickens, thinking to myself, some days I'm boxed in, living in a cell. My spirit inhibited, body felt delirious, need to interfere. I fear for myself on some personal shit. A verse that I'll spit, if a person relates or they learn from it, then what a beautiful thing. My words serve guidance from times in my life when I could never find it, and I just wanna let them know, no matter where you go, bro, you'll never be alone. Even though I know at times it might feel you're lying awake, die in the shade, so you try and you pray. Yet if I cannot face that which I will embrace, confined in a prison, I'll remain so insane. Though I still feel change like unnecessary evil. These days, the people who believe for the same reason, raging these wars in the streets. Freedom of the streets. Yeah, that's it for that one, bro. Yeah, that's it. Oh. Thank you, thank you. Better man. We can all be better men, huh? No, I'm joking. All right, let's do this thing. The song's called Shadows. It's on my upcoming release very soon. Humble Beginnings mixtape out late 2021.
Wide awake, it all gets so hard. Wide awake, it all
Shout out to my man MPire holding it down right now.
Will you take my hand and make a shadow? Will you take my hand and make a shadow?
Yeah. If I'm wide awake, why am I so blinded? I can't quite understand my life at times. I'm trying, yet these problems on my name keep multiplying. I've been tired, lying down in bed at night, feel inside I might be dying, bro. It's like my heart has skipped the beat, time's expired, and all I thought I'd have in life was lost in fire. I'm finding out the long way round some road that life ain't nothing like a tire or a pilot while it's flying by you. That's why I'm second guessing, checking overheads. This life has got me chasing green while running reds. And it's funny, in some stranger way, I used to blaze with mates. I sit here now afraid I'm always ducking friends. Like, I missed that call, I must have missed 1,000 more. But if you're out for more love, I'd be down to call you all up. And I may just walk around as if I'm 10 foot tall. Just know inside I'm broken, I don't even float on open water. I'm so wide awake, it
all gets so hard. Wide awake, it all gets so hard. Oh, will you take my hand and make a shadow?
Yeah.
Will you take my hand and make a shadow? Oh,
I keep praying for my demons every evening while I try and sleep. They've been climbing deep inside my sheets like hide and seek. I should try and leave, finally find a tiny line of peace. Yet every time I try and breathe, I hear him speaking. Every single line I've rhymed is my achievement. Separate my life by staying high, bro, I ain't leaving. Till the day I die, I'll leave this all behind. I'm breathing over beats until these motherfuckers see my speakers bleeding. There's something about the way I've been reaching deep inside your chest. You hold your breath, there's nothing left, no longer breathing. There's something about the way I leave them seething, seeing red, got them believing all I'm dead is like my secret weapon. I'm tired of always feeling doubt, down and out. I decide this time I think I'll try a different route. I'm tired of always feeling like I'm missing out. This ain't really how it is, yet this is how I'm feeling now. So wide awake, it all gets so hard. Wide awake, it all gets so hard.
Ooh, will you take my hand and make a shadow?
Yeah.
Will you take my hand and make a shadow? Ooh.
Thank you so much. It's very hot right now. I'm feeling amazing up here. Hope you guys are loving the vibes. Shout out to everyone that performed today. Mad love again to the Cassettes. That stuff, that was something else. It was amazing, man. It was amazing to see and be able to come along as a fan of live music too today. So thank you once more. I think we got one more left, is it? We got this next one. It's called Maybe It's Me. You'll catch this on a video coming your way real soon, all to your computer screens throughout the world. Here we go. I'm gonna let the song do the talking. Interesting fact, there are 575 words in this song. Oi, maybe it's me, maybe there's nothing to see. Maybe I'm some kind of freak, thinking the TV's feeding me lies to a screen. Maybe I'm crazy, maybe it's all make-believe. Peter Pan, Adam and Eve, call me as mad as the Hatter, Jack with his beans. Glad that I'm back on the scene. I must start smashing you giant lies and thieves. Why is it lines always needed for me to be reading between them or diving in deep? Smile then knife through their teeth, got them as white as a sheet. With rhymes I speak, people misguided, blinded as sheep. I've always said I'd rather be dead on my feet than to ever spend time on my knees, man. I live with the dead, picture me praying, seeking the death of the prison state they got us living in, giving them hell and I flick them like lit cigarettes. They just keep jabbing, running back at me like I'm a bad habit. I'm turning my back on you addicts. I know that your lies are like knives, you gon' keep stabbing, but that don't matter to me. Fact of the matter, I'm bad as I see. I know that you envy the D. Definite destiny, definitely don't go testing the waters if yours in the sea. Y'all get bit, all just to see. Bring him to war with the beat like a general. Kill him and bury him all at my feet like.
See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Yeah, so fuck what they heard. I'm a left fly, give sucker the bird. Suck it up. Busting a verse, I struck them like trucks. Up on them first before I drive over you. Homie, you phony, if only you knew. It only gets worse. You can just blow me, throw me a third of the fuck I don't give. Line up and get murked. My shit is absurd. Blinded by wickedness, vision is blurred. Lyrics are vicious, I hit with precision. I bow to the king, shout out to Cursor. I put in that work, paid all my dues, I know what it's worth. I see you clowns, I don't know what's worse. Or thirsty for clout they don't even deserve. Or mainstream fakers a nerd. Cardi B humming these children of earth. Girl, you as plastic as raps. You spit while you slobber on teaching kids how to twerk. No, I don't listen to rap. Bring me that and the face will get cracked. Say that I mean, call me obscene. Keep your receipt, I ain't taking that back. I'm a lit hypocrite. Lyrics that hit like you lit up the split. Picture me quitting or giving a shit what a listener thinks. Riddle me this, bro. I don't sit on the fence. Gave it my all whether it's hit or miss. Pedal to metal, never felt better. I'm better for better. You back for revenge, blood. I let it ferment. Sign up my name in the wetter cement. Letter for letter, Hannibal Lecter. I'll sever your head, then it's on to the next. Yeah, on to the next. Checking the mirror, you second guess. Checking your blood with my lyrics. I'll spit it, your spirits uplifted as if it's a rep, bro. That was a mouthful. Thank you so much. Thank you, Iconic. Thank you, everybody at home, for tuning in.
Azza, you were Razza. You're pretty cool. That was
Thank
really
you.
good, Azza. And big thanks to DJ MPire.
Yeah,
who's
shout
gonna
out to
be-
MPire right now.
Who's actually going to be performing for the next hour before we have DJ Stanthaman joining us as well. And before we kick it off with MPire, I just want to give a shout out once again to our fantastic sponsors here today, Stir and Shake. I've just made up my own little dance. Stir and Shake, who are a mobile cocktail and pop-up bar. You can hire them for parties. They're here today at our premises at Livestreamer Studios. 4M Coffee for the beautiful pizzas they've given us today. And of course, they're going to be releasing their new fuel drink coming up soon. Good for fitness people. Pro Sound and Lighting, Southern Entertainment, Gerringong Hardware, Ram Productions and Lighting for all the fabulous lighting you've seen here today, and IICONIC Creative Production, plus, of course, Livestreamer Studios. Thank you to our fantastic audience that have been watching us online, the stream.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to all the amazing artists. We've had the Cassettes. I've heard of you guys before, but I've never heard you play, and I was just blown away. Absolutely fantastic. Big thanks to Anthony Snape, Shaun, Baxter, and of course, now we want to give it up for DJ MPire.